Well, in recognition of Black History Month, for tonight's Health Watch report, we are putting a spotlight on a local support network specifically for Black daughters who are caregivers. The nonprofit group invited us in for a glimpse into the growing community.
I was still looking at my mother, looking for the woman who was well.
In Baltimore City, this group of Black women find solace gathered in this living room.
When Sinai said we can't do anymore, I said, okay, God, I need you to show me where we can go.
The fourth Friday of every month is reserved for Binti Circle. Binti in Swahili means daughter.
I think that's one thing, too, that we do within the Binti Circle. We make the journey a little bit easier by having the sisterhood and support.
Binti Circle is a community that supports Black daughters who are caregivers.
Overnight, I came home and I became a full-time caregiver with no resources and no community.
As founder of this network of women, Donita Brown says she knew from her experience the need was there. After all, Black women have a long history of caregiving in the United States, dating back to slavery.
So I learned that through my journey, that caregiving takes such a huge toll, mental, emotional, physical, financial toll on you.
The sisterhood Binti Circle provides makes the demands of caregiving plus the unexpected challenges easier to manage.
You are not alone. And that's what we say, you're not alone.
Now, God, we ask that you would just send us what we need. I did not want her to feel guilty. Come on, this is your mother. When it's your parents, you don't want them to feel any guilt, but you want all of their days to be as pleasant, as comfortable as possible.
Women at various stages in their caregiving journey are welcomed where they are.
To have this group, first of all, they allow me to vent. And I can vent without anybody judging what I have to say. And that is freeing, very freeing.
Kaylin Thomas uprooting her life and relocating back to Baltimore to care for her ill parents.
It made a huge difference in how I was able to deal with the stress. There's a whole lot of stress with caregiving, a lot of stress. And there are moments where you go through depression even.
Thomas reflecting on the need to be seen and belong while caring for her late parents.
My siblings and I think we just learned on the job, so to speak. We weren't prepared for it at all. And there were a lot of things that we struggled with, but I feel like we just kind of figured it out.
Now, God, be with every person in this circle, God, and give them all that they need to hold on, to hang on, to run on, to see what the end is going to be.
The Binti Circle is a lifeline. It is a lifeline for Black women caregivers.
Amen. And look, newly released research by Johns Hopkins reveals family caregivers providing help to older adults increased by nearly 6 million between 2011 and 2022, rising from 18.2 million to 24.1 million.
Every caregiver out there, an angel, to say the least.
Yes, and needs that type of support in that community. And that's what I think a lot of these women were saying they needed, and so they were able to find that in Binti.
Now they have the outlet. It's huge.
Absolutely. Well, still